Hey guys, MysticDaedra here, and we are back for an all-new Skyrim Special Edition Let's Play. This time around, I got a treat for you guys. Uh, well, the reason why we're doing a new Let's Play is I've installed a ton of new mods. That's right, a ton of new mods. So many mods, I'm going to make my voice crack every time I say ton of new mods. Almost 4.5 gigabytes worth of new mods. That's right. Also, I have moved my Skyrim installation to a brand new solid state drive that I purchased. So, better loading times, better stability, the whole 9 yards. So, I don't want to go over each of these mods too much specifically. I will be linking the guide I used to install these mods. It's called Septim. Yeah, it's Septim. Very well done guide. It's in lieu of an official step guide. They're still waiting on SSE KE or whatever, the script extender to be released. However, we got a lot of really cool mods here. A lot of them are texture or mesh edits. We have a skeleton, a custom skeleton for mods like Realistic Ragdoll Force and Belt Fasten Quivers. Wyco, obviously, we still have installed. For now, and I should mention, Wyco has a lot of issues. Be aware of that. It took me a long time to get this to work properly, but it's pretty much what we have available for Skyrim Special Edition until CBBE or some other form of UNP is released. Yeah, I did implement Immersive Citizens, and it seems to be working. We shall see. Immersive sounds. These are really cool, guys, I gotta say. Some of these sounds are pretty epic. Ordinator, this is a big one. It changes all the perks. And to go with that, I have, again, Apocalypse installed. Skyrim floor overhaul shouldn't, in my testing, it didn't damage my FPS too badly. Most of my FPS loss in game seems to be from mods installed after this one, so we'll see. I may end up having to come back in here and edit this, but yeah. These mods right here are all by Arthmore, who is the main author of the unofficial Skyrim patch, and they do various different, mostly lore-friendly edits to these locations in-game. I highly recommend them. Excuse me. So, and as you can tell with Ordinator, I did install quite a few gameplay changing mods because it's modded. It's not vanilla. I don't have to be too concerned about that now. So, because I have Ordinator and Apocalypse, I also installed Smilodon, which is a combat/AI changing mod. It improves the AI immensely. We'll see how it works in game. I have high hopes that it's going to both increase the difficulty and balance things, because a lot of the Ordinator perks are a little OP when used with vanilla mechanics. So that's something to be aware of. Violins, of course, we have that installed. Yeah, we got some different outfits and weapons and stuff. Notice board, we talked about that a little bit in the last season. It gives us some Radiant quests that respawn, so that'll be good to have. Lanterns of Skyrim, alternate start. This is a big one, guys. This one was technically available when I started my last season, but I didn't want to go into a mostly vanilla game with an alternate start. That seemed wrong. I wanted to do a mostly vanilla game with a mostly vanilla beginning. Realistic water. Finis is in here. Oh, this is out of order, by the way. I gotta change this right now. There we go. Finis is allowing us to use custom animations. So they're nothing too crazy. Most animations still haven't been converted over to the new formats yet. However, immersive animations has been converted, so that's what I'm using here. As a note, you do not need DSR, dual sheath redux, to use the immersive animations, DSR animations. All that happens is you don't see like a sheath or something on the back, you know, when you're using those animations. The animations themselves will still work just fine. So, okay. It's gonna reload really quickly. Un momento, por favor. Or however you say it. I don't speak Spanish. Learning German. Okay. Also, this is a really cool little thing. It changes the song a little bit and gives us this spinning thing, which I think is really cool. This song is by Malukau, who great song and a great cover artist. All right, here we go. So, we are in the alternate, live an alternate life or whatever starting location. So we need to decide who we want to start with. You know, I'm just curious, because I did install a preset changer. And I'm pretty sure the preset changer didn't just change. I mean, some of these look very feminine. So let's see, what race do we want? Well, I'm gonna stick with a pretty similar build to the last one. And I don't have a specific character guide to follow. I'm sorry, guys. Finding well-made and complete character builds for Ordinator is almost impossible. They exist. There's actually a few people on YouTube that make really great ones, but yeah, there aren't very many. So I'm gonna do Conjuration. I'm not going to do Stealth. Sorry, guys. I may end up doing Light Armor, but I am not going to use Stealth, I don't think. We'll see. I may end up needing to use Stealth. I don't want to plan on using Stealth because it is kind of OP. Even with Smilodon, I think it's going to be OP, but we'll see. This is a tough one, guys. I could go with the standard Nord. You know what? Let's go over here and change our gender, just because, frankly, the looks do kind of matter to me. Sorry if that makes me shallow or whatever. Imperial. Not a bad idea. That looks broken. This is a tough one. I think I don't know. Dark Elf. That could be an interesting one to play. I'm kind of feeling like maybe Imperial would be a good one, though. You know what? I haven't played a Dark Elf in a really long time. This could be kind of cool. Let's see, what kind of presets do we got? I'm used to doing this with race menu, but race menu requires SKSE, so it hasn't come over yet. Or at least it hasn't come over in a usable form, really. I hate to say it, guys, but I think the lack of decent presets is a turnoff on that one. Let's go ahead and do that. They're good with magic and combat, which I think is a huge bonus. So now most of these guys, I really like that one kind of. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know about this thing. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Face. I think everything is mostly good. Eyes are fine. Brow is fine. Mouth. I do want to see what kind of colors we got going on here. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the default. Hair. Okay, so I did get some hair mods, so I'm definitely going to take a look at the hair situation here. I don't think, yeah. And now I'm really hoping we don't crash. I don't think it will. We got new, you know, kind of protocols in place with the new version of the new game engine, or the updated game engine. It's not really a new game engine. Change the hair color a bit. I like a very bright color. There we go. That's kind of cool, but no. That could work though, maybe. What do we think? We want something that kind of pulls away from the face a little bit. I think so. Oh look. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. You got a lot of choices. I don't want to just decide too quickly, right? No, I don't like that one at all. Some of these hairstyles, I swear, make the person look considerably older. That could work. What is that? Just 2 braids? No. Too fancy. Not fancy enough. Whoops. Thinking of going back to that one I found way back here that I liked. Where was it? Yeah, this one. Let's do this one. Cool. So I think we're done. We're going to name our character. Now, what should we call our character this time? How about we keep it simple, like last time? Come on. So my game sometimes does like to minimize randomly. It's a problem with my computer. I'm not sure what causes it, but... Alright, so we do not have MCM to worry about, but we do have mods that want to take a moment to set up. So we'll let them do that, and in the meantime, control, nope, gameplay. Oh, look how slow that is. Difficulty, we're gonna scale this one up to master. You know, I just don't think I'm up to I don't know why that's not working. I'm just not up to that, to higher than that. So display, Dialogue, subtitles, general subtitles, depth of field is good. I could probably increase that a bit. Normally I don't like depth of field, but in a game like Skyrim, which is very sort of atmospheric, yeah, I think personally that it adds quite a bit. So, cool. Now let's see what we got in our inventory. Let's see, books. So we got some options here. I do want to increase. Well, let's just keep it on that, I guess. Well, I don't know. It's kind of dark in here, right? Is that too dark? It's a little on the dark side for me. Whoops. Let's go ahead and increase it a bit. You know, setting up the, Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little better. I can live with that. That's dark enough that it's dark, right? There's a little glitch, a little visual glitch there. It's dark enough that it's, like, okay. But it's not so dark that, like, we have to, like, freak out about being so dark. Let's see, what else? I feel like there's more books that's going to be coming into my inventory soon. Okay, that's good. Just want to make sure of that. And here we go. So what shall our start be? Well,
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
So again, this is alternate start, live another life. Generally, I don't like to start with stuff, right? So I own property in one of the holds, usually start with quite a bit of gold. I arrived on board a ship. Can either be a good opening or a bad one. You can end up like on a sinking ship, right? Or a sunken ship. I'm a new member of a guild. I'm a patron at a local inn. I'm a soldier in the army. This is if you want to do the vanilla start. You can still do that. Excuse me. There is a quest to escape the cell, in quotes. But it's usually not that great. Unless Arthmore has fixed it, which I'm not sure, but we'll skip that for now. I'm an outlaw, usually not a good one, because it gives you a bunch of bounties in different places. I'm a vigilant of Stendar. Camping in the woods. Camping in the woods is one of the better ones. I'm a vampire. I do want to eventually become a vampire, but I want to do it by natural methods. I'm a necromancer where I was attacked and left for dead. This one is probably my favorite. Sometimes I'll do surprise me, but often it gives me ones that I don't like. So I was attacked and left for dead, and I am camping in the woods are my two favorite. But for now, we're going to do I was attacked and left for dead.
The light of hope shines even for you. Don't give up.
And this is going to give us kind of a really beginning start. You start with like pretty much nothing except the clothes on your back. And yeah, I have high hopes. I think this will be good. Alright. Here we go. While my brand new solid state drive loads everything so fast. Look how fast it... Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Yeah, if anyone thought it wasn't fast, believe me, it was very fast. And Steam Crag. Not my favorite starting spot for this one. It's a little close to that dragon thing over there, but... So my frames are... could be better. Could be worse, though. Alright. You know, I'm gonna have to fix some stuff. Because... yeah, I'm gonna have to fix some stuff. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. And, some of you probably noticed. Hopefully not too many of you. But, I have / had a semi-skimpy clothing mod on. And sometimes I may or may not do that. when I'm playing single player, but we're playing multiplayer. I want to keep this as compatible with most age ranges as possible, given the fact that, you know, the game is rated what it's rated. But, you know, you do what you can, right? So apologies for that. And, you know, I tried to reinstall it, and I'm pretty sure I did it correctly, and I'm pretty sure I have the exact same mesh on. So I guess until I get some real armor, I'll just be in first person. Ooh, what's this say? I feel like this could be point the way, which is what adds these signs here. But I feel like it might also have something to do with live another life, because this is kind of a standard. Ooh, and right off the bat we get some decent armor. I want to say, until I figure out exactly how I want to play this, I'm just going to go with the best armor, which is, for the most part, going to be heavy. FYI. Also, this time around, I am going to go ahead and craft to my heart's content. I think I'm going to implement smithing as a major thing. So for some reason, I get better frames in third person. I don't know what to say. Alchemy, definitely going to level that too. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and equip this, but then let's take a look at what magic we have. So, that's really cool. Okay. Wow, it's been so long since I didn't have MCM that I forgot that powers is how stuff used to be controlled way back in the day. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. Alright. I'm showing you this because you guys may or may not be interested to see what kind of configuration settings that I do. So let's do general. Oh, I see. Okay. Controls the specific distribution to the afflicted. Alright. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of basically just I'm gonna keep it for now. And the other one, Smilodon. I feel like I should probably take a look at this. I'm gonna go with default. And that's everything. Cool. All right. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, as far as magic goes, I don't have much at my disposal. I definitely don't have a bow yet. I do want to show you guys. This first episode really is just getting started with the season, right? The series. So, but I want to show you with Ordinator, you get some really hardcore changes. Huge. Like, look at this. See how many skills there are before you get to the top? It's just enormous. So you definitely want to kind of plan out. I mean, I'm not following a build, so I got to do this kind of as I go. But you really want to kind of know where you're headed, right? You want to look kind of up here in this area and see which perks you want, and then follow a branch that will, you know, head to that. So for me, and I know that obviously destruction and restoration have a higher starting skill level, but conjuration I want to really be my thing. So now I need to decide, am I going to do necromancy or just kind of normal summoning? We're definitely doing bound weapons, right? That's just a thing. That's what we're going to be doing. Necromancy, if you are into necromancy, Ordinator is your thing. It's got tons of really cool necromancy perks. Whoops. And reanimation, stuff like that. Okay, so the skeleton ones let you control skeletons in weird different ways. You can actually build them with bones that you collect and stuff like that. And then over here, and I find it interesting that they have this semi-connected to atromancy, which would be conjuring Daedra. I do find that interesting. So, okay, so be aware of that. The other one that I'm going to be doing a lot of, whoops, if I can get to it, is archery. And for archery, I think I want to go... Do I want to go fast? I do. I want to be kind of a close-ranged archer. Ooh, I definitely want that. That looks really cool. Well... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so some of these are definitely like queued for shorter range. So this path right here is shorter range, and this one here is longer range. That is awesome. Light armors. We'll see. You know, traditionally I go with light armor just because, frankly, there are always better and cooler looking ones on the Nexus. But I feel like heavy armor might be a thing. I really don't want to sneak if I can help it. So then, of course, you get smithing. Smithing offers some interesting changes. Let's see if I can find it. You can create, like, dwarven stuff. You can create like statics and weird stuff like that. So there's cool stuff ahead for us. For now though, let's figure out what we want to do first. So generally I like to post up in a town or something. I may need to install 1 or 2 more player homes. As a note, I do not have Frostfall installed. Currently, Frostfall, a lot of the features that Frostfall really shines on traditionally are they require SKSE, frankly. And SKSE, or at least SSEKSE or whatever, doesn't really exist currently. It's very much in beta, or not even beta, alpha. They haven't even released it yet. They're still working on it. So... But I'll probably add Frostfall at one point. It adds a really cool dimension to the game that I really like. So for now, I think what we'll do is we'll say that we're going to head to Riften, and Riften is going to be kind of our starting base. And how I like to do this with alternate start is I do not know anything about Dragonborn or being special or anything like that, right? I mean, when you start the vanilla game, you like right off the bat, bam, there you are. There's a dragon. You're forced to act. And really quickly in the quest line, you get revealed as a Dragonborn, right? We're going to save that, okay? We're going to really save that. We may or may not go up there at some point, but it probably won't be for the main quest, which means for quite a while, maybe a significant... you know, we may go through the entire Dawnguard quest line without having shouts. That may be a thing. So... So for now, though, it is the 30-minute mark-ish. Let me see if I can... There we go. No! You frozen! So, one of the things that I had kind of hoped that my SSD would handle. Haha! Take that. You guys hear the new sounds? Aren't they awesome? Alright, for now, this is MysticDaedra signing off. We have a brand new character in a brand new game. It is modded. We have tons of new awesome mods to explore. I'm very excited about that. I would normally play on. I'm actually going to be leaving for something and coming back, so I will have stepped away from my computer for a few hours between this episode and the next. So but we're gonna continue on to Riften, and we're gonna have an awesome time. So hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a little busy work. We're doing a lot of stuff, but we will be proceeding along and killing lots of monsters, collecting lots of loot, and having an awesome time. Until then, if you liked anything you saw, please leave a like, subscribe, comments and suggestions below. I will read them. I'd appreciate any remarks you might have, and I will catch you guys later. Take care, guys.